Hello children, you are welcome to the digital classes of Christchurch Convent Higher Secondary School, Garavara. I am Amit Toshniwal, your accounts teacher. This video is for class 11, subject is accounts, chapter number 6, subsidiary books, part number 2. In this module, we shall study about double column cash book. In earlier video, we already have discussed about cash books. There are 4 types. First, simple cash book. Second, double column cash book. Third, triple column cash book. And fourth is petty cash book. But in this module, we will particularly study about double column cash book. So there are 3 types of writing double column cash book. First, it is with cash and bank column. Second, cash and discount column. And third, bank and discount columns. So these major 3 types are there of double column cash book. Okay? Now on your screen you are seeing the pro forma of double column cash book. So it has got 5 columns on the debit side and 6 columns on the debit side and 6 columns on the credit side. Date, particulars, V number, V means voucher number, LF, ledger folio, the page on which the entry is made in ledger, column for cash and column for bank amount, and these 6 same columns are there on the credit side. As you study in chapter number 4 that we follow double entry system, and as per that every transaction puts its effect on 2 accounts and on the 2 sides. So we have 2 sides in it, debit and credit. Debit column is considered as receipt and credit column is considered as payment column. So what are the rules recording in cash and bank column cash book? First rule is making entry in the beginning of the cash book. So when format is made, first entry in the new business is through capital account, and if it is a continuing business then we write balance brought down on the debit side of the column. In case of bank it may be debit or credit. When there is a credit balance of your passbook with the bank, then you will write its entry on the debit column, and if else business has taken an overdraft, it means has got a loan from the bank, then that balance will be shown on the credit side. It means this shows the debit balance of passbook. Debit balance of passbook means loan, and credit balance of passbook means money deposited with the bank. Okay? Investing cash in the business, capital is stated in the particulars column, and amount of the capital introduced in business is stated in cash column on the debit side. If you are given balance of the previous year, cash balance, then it is mentioned in the cash column, and bank balance in the bank column. Simple सी बात है. So you always remember this. Cash book always will have debit balance because a businessman cannot pay more than the amount which is received. So debit balance of cash book is always greater than the credit balance. So this is an important question and point. You just must remember it. Okay. Now what are the transactions which to be recorded on the debit side or the receipt side of the cash book? So you are seeing on your screen 11 transactions are there which are written on the debit side of cash book. To which column? Either they will be written in cash column or in the bank column. So you just notice it. First, when cash is received due to sale or income, that will be written on cash in cash column. So these all will be written on the debit side. Okay. Payment collected from the debtors, cash column में आएगा. Payment received on maturity of bills receivable, cash column में आएगा. Checks received from the customers or debtors which were not sent to the bank for collection on the same day, so that is considered check in hand, that therefore that will come into the cash column. cash withdrawn from the bank from office use. So money comes into the business and that will be written in cash side. But on the same at the same time, money is withdrawn from the bank column also. So that will be written on both the sides, and when single entry is done in cash and bank column both, then it is called contra entry. And what are the contra entries we shall discuss in detail in our later video. Okay. So money is being received, it means money is coming to the office, but at the same time it is being withdrawn from the bank. So bank is making payments and cash is receiving, means office is receiving cash. So therefore in this entry will be shown on both sides, and how it is made then we'll see in next video. Sixth, checks received from customers or debtors which were sent to the bank on the same day. तो बैंक में पहुंच गया इसलिए बैंक कॉलम में आएगा पैसा. नंबर 7, पेमेंट डायरेक्टली डिपॉजिटेड इनटू द बैंक बाय डेटर्स. कोई आदमी आपके खाते में सीधा बैंक में जमा कर रहा है यूपीआई भीम ऐप से या किसी भी पेटीएम वगैरह वगैरह से, तो बैंक कॉलम में आएगा. कैश डिपॉजिटेड बाय द बिजनेसमैन इनटू द फर्म्स बैंक अकाउंट. सो डेफिनेटली बैंक में आएगा, लेकिन ये कैश में भी आएगा क्योंकि बिजनेस से कैश निकल के जा रहा है, तो इसकी एंट्री भी दोनों तरफ होगी, यानी ये कॉन्ट्रा एंट्री है. इंटरेस्ट गिवन बाय बैंक ऑन द डिपॉजिट, बैंक कॉलम इंक्रीज हो जाएगा. डायरेक्ट कलेक्शन बाय द बैंक ऑन मैच्योरिटी ऑफ बिल्स, इट कम्स टू इनटू बैंक कॉलम, क्योंकि पैसा सीधा कहाँ जमा हो रहा है, बैंक में जमा हो रहा है. चेक्स और ड्राफ्ट रिसीव्ड अर्लियर विच आर सेंट टू बैंक फॉर कलेक्शन लेटर, नॉट दैट डे, ऑन द अदर डे, so that will come into the bank column. Okay, now what transactions to be recorded on credit side of cash book. अब हम क्रेडिट साइड में क्या क्या लिखेंगे, जो कुछ तुमने डेबिट में लिखा है उसका ऑपोजिट सब कुछ क्रेडिट में होगा, सिंपल सी बात है. These two are opposite columns and opposite entries are made for a transaction which puts its effect on two sides on two accounts. तो हम क्या करेंगे, सारी ऑपोजिट एंट्री यहाँ कर देंगे. ठीक है, तो सबसे पहले क्या आ जाएगा, कैश विच इज़ पेड फॉर परचेस ऑफ गुड्स और असेट्स, तो ये कैश कॉलम में आ जाएगा. सिंपल कैश बुक हो, डबल कैश बुक हो या ट्रिपल कैश बुक हो, एक बात अपने दिमाग में हमेशा नोटिस रखना, डेबिट कॉलम का मतलब होता है आया राम, पैसा आएगा कहीं से भी आए उसको डेबिट साइड लिखना है, और क्रेडिट का मतलब होता है गया राम, मैंने पैसा जाएगा, पेमेंट मेड, तो वहाँ पर जब भी बिज़नेस से पैसा निकल कर जाएगा तो वो हमेशा क्रेडिट साइड में ही आएगा. ठीक है, तो अब तुम देखो जितनी भी चीज़ें यहाँ पर सब पेड वाली आ रही, कैश पेड टू क्रेडिटर्स कैश कॉलम में जाएगा. कैश डिपॉजिटेड बाय द बिजनेसमैन इन द फर्म्स बैंक अकाउंट, ये कैश कॉलम में आएगा क्योंकि पेमेंट कर रहा है, तो ऑफिस से तो पेमेंट जा रहा है लेकिन बैंक में डिपॉजिट भी हो रहा है, इसलिए इसकी एंट्री दोनों तरफ होगी. तो ऐसा कोई ट्रांजैक्शन जिसकी एंट्री कैश बुक में दोनों तरफ होती है वो कॉन्ट्रा एंट्री कहलाती है, और वो दोनों तरफ आती है, एक तरफ बैंक तरफ और एक तरफ जो होता है वो कैश साइड में आएगा. देन नेक्स्ट इज पेमेंट ऑफ बिजनेस एक्सपेंस. तो पेमेंट है तो बैंक में होगा, यदि चेक के थ्रू किया है तो. चेक पेमेंट फॉर गुड्स फॉर और असेट्स, बैंक कॉलम में होगा, बैंक से पैसा निकलेगा. विड्रॉल फ्रॉम बैंक फ्रॉम पर्सनल यूज़, बैंक कॉलम, कम हो जाएगा बैंक में आपका पैसा. विड्रॉल फ्रॉम बैंक फॉर ऑफिस और बिजनेस, तो यहाँ पर फिर वही बात हो रही है, बैंक में कम हो रहा है, ऑफिस में पैसा आ रहा है, तो इसकी भी एंट्री जो होगी वो डेबिट और क्रेडिट दोनों तरफ होगी, यानी कॉन्ट्रा एंट्री होगी इसकी. ठीक है, बैंक चार्जेस यदि लगाएंगे तो बैंक अपना कम हो जाएगा, तो क्रेडिट साइड में बैंक के कॉलम में उसका पैसा आएगा. एंड एनी डायरेक्ट पेमेंट बाय द बैंक ऑन स्टैंडिंग इंस्ट्रक्शन बाय द बिजनेसमैन, so that will deduct your bank deposit, bank balance, therefore that will come on the credit side into the bank column. ठीक है, अब you must remember that कि when a check is received and not sent to the bank on the same day, then it is considered as check in hand and written in the cash column. But when it is sent on the same day to the bank, then it is mentioned in the bank column. You must remember. And check collected earlier and sent to the bank on any other day after 2, 3 or 4 days, then entry will be made on the both side because cash is being reduced and bank account is being increased. तो वो दोनों तरफ आएगा. तो you just notice and remember. Okay. In next video we shall discuss about triple column cash book. So you learn these points very well. Thank you.